What's going on, folks? Welcome to the latest edition of Nintendo Enthusiast Week in Review. It is I, Sean Long. I have something stuck in my throat, and that's why I sounded weird in those first few seconds. But there's Nintendo news to talk about, so without any further ado, let's jump into this past week's news. So Disney Infinity fans have a new toy box game that they can play, and Disney Infinity just ripped off Splatoon. The game is called Squid, and in Squid you play as squids painting a territory a certain color, and the level looks just like a level from Splatoon. Yeah. I get what they're doing here. They're obviously trying to ride the Splatoon wave, but it's kind of funny to see how the industry kind of ignores Nintendo or bashes them unless they're doing something that is successful, and then everyone kind of jumps on board. If you want to see more details on what the Squid game is and all that stuff, I'll put a link on the screen and in the description box to our story on it. There's a little video on it. But yeah, it's pretty much a carbon copy ripoff of Splatoon, just on a much smaller scale, and it's pretty damn funny to see, honestly. So we don't talk a lot about indie games on this show, as that's sort of Jason's forte, but there is one upcoming indie game that I want to spotlight. It's a first-person shooter game called Gunscape, and what makes this game interesting is that it uses sort of a graphical style from the late 90s, early 2000s first-person shooters, sort of like Unreal or Quakes, things of that nature. But what makes the game really stand out is the level creation system. It'll use a Minecraft-style level creation system for the game, and your levels can be shared across the Wii U, PS4, Xbox One. So that's pretty damn cool. You'll be able to download levels from everyone's systems and whatnot, sort of like CubeMen 2 was, except a first-person shooter game. So I'm really interested in this upcoming game. I'll show you guys a news article I did on the game. It also has a trailer for the game, so make sure you check that out. It definitely shows a lot of promise.
This week's Retro Game of the Week is brought to you by NewWaveTraders.com. For all your retro gaming and toy needs, be sure to visit NewWaveTraders.com.
This week's Retro Game of the Week is a game that I used to try to play as a kid and never could figure it out. But once I figured it out as an adult, it's actually pretty fun. Krusty Super Funhouse on the Super Nintendo. It plays a lot like Lemmings, except you're in the Simpsons universe. It's a really fun game. It can be picked up for pretty cheap, and if you like The Simpsons or you like Lemmings, I highly suggest you pick this game up. During the latest NPD report, Nintendo was a bit quiet, but they did say one thing that was pretty damn impressive. There have been 7 million Amiibo sold in North America since last November. Holy shit, that's a lot of Amiibo. Obviously, people are really into it. Myself, not so much, but it's very good to see Nintendo succeeding with this figure platform. And, you know, it's always fun to kind of collect the ones you want. I don't think you should try to buy them all, but, you know, that's just me. What do you guys think about the whole Amiibo situation? Let me know in the comments below. Is Mario on the same level of Mickey Mouse? According to Shigeru Miyamoto, that was one of the inspirations for creating Mario. He wanted to create his own Mickey Mouse character that could be used across all platforms of types of games and genres, much like Mickey is in movies. So what do you think? Do you think Mario succeeded with that? Do you think Mickey Mouse is still as relevant as Mario is in 2015? Let me know in the comments below. And that's going to do it for this week's show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like the video, leave me a comment below, subscribe to our channel if you haven't. And since this is Sunday, Class vs. Crash will be on tonight at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know, whenever Jason's available. So make sure you guys check that out later tonight. I'll see you guys next week. Later.